All of YouTube, what the hell happened today? Why you're laughing at me hysterically now?
Yeah.
Why, kid?
I won.
What? What? Oh boy. No, I'm talking about why your dad's laughing hysterically at me.
I thought you got goosed by the car.
Thought I got goosed by the car.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I needed to make the post today, and you guys are making it ever so enlightening.
You're welcome.
Because this is the reason why I went into the car. See? It's flat. Oh, look. You stepped down. It's in the diaper bag, kid. You're not worried about your brother or anything. You're worried about your book. So, yeah. Are you happy that you announced that to everybody?
What happened?
Get your arm
Such
in
a loving
there.
husband, ladies and gentlemen. It's so great.
Well, you've done worse than me, so come on.
I have not.
Yes, you
At
have.
least I've been ladylike about it.
Oh, bull. You're the reason I fell off the bed one night, remember?
We're not going to tell the world that one. Shut up. You weren't prepared. You didn't stick your legs out or protect yourself or anything, okay? It's not my fault. You fell off and went face first into the floor.
Right.
I'm glad you agree.
What?
Okay, so apparently I talked to my phone for a good, 5 minutes. And I realized I wasn't recording. Yeah, go me. But anyways, you can't see anybody in the car because my husband and my kids are no longer with me. They're at home, thank goodness. You don't need to hear any more crap from him. But anyways, I am at Home Depot. Yay! Oh my God, thank goodness. Because I gotta go look at lumber. I gotta go get a new spray nozzle for my kitchen sink, which it does this really weird funky thing of, let's shake the shit out of the kitchen sink and the faucet because the sprayer doesn't work right. It's wonderful. Well, let's see if I go in here and get treated like a girl this time. Yay. 9 little puppies all in a row. It's a little white cord, don't you know? It was a phone cord and data cord for your phone that they have in pieces and that they did all alone. Hello everybody, it's Yuriko again. Yay! I was going to post something up yesterday, but I have 9 puppies in the house. 9, okay? And I'm talking about puppies, like little baby puppies. And, oh yeah, those guys have got a week to go. And then they're getting out of here. Because my shoes can't take it anymore. My cords can't take it anymore. My Xbox One can't take it anymore. Because they have a tendency to turn the damn thing off. And it's not by chewing the cords or cables or anything back there. No, they don't like chewing those ones. They're too big. My phone cord, my data cord, that goes to the thing I'm recording on now, was in pieces on the floor last night. I was going to record last night. And I did, actually. While you guys are listening to this and watching this, I am currently on my way to piecing together the video and everything right now. Oh. Yeah, it's fun. That's what happens when you have puppies. And we've tried everything on these cords. We have tried lemon juice. We have tried, we tried lime juice, okay? We've tried pepper, all right? Yes, you can put pepper on them. You just got to make it into kind of like a funky paste and down the cord. I even was mean and put hot sauce on it. Apparently that made it more tastier. Because what I was doing was creating an oh so awesome masterpiece for them to chew on. Needless to say, I had to run out and get another cord. Not my day. And my Monday's following me around and it's really, really pissing me off because Monday needs to go home. You're drunk. Go away. It's my weekend. Leave me alone. But anywho, how is everybody else doing? like I mentioned, you know, further down the video, I've got to do measuring and the whole line. Remeasure, actually, and then figure out what size boards I need and then how many at one interval. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. La, 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 la. But I was the one that wanted to do this, so yay, go me. I need to get more Galaxy duct tape because I actually ran out. I had two rolls of duct tape. It was Galaxy duct tape, and I got one window almost completely finished, and the other window's halfway done. Don't ask. It's a long story. And then I've still got a little bit to go. Not a lot, but a little bit. So you'll have more of the bathroom diaries. See my son's lovely tub right there, and see the towel up there. See, it's still up there because I hadn't shook it enough to get it to go. No, it's not going to do anything. Nope, sorry, no kabooms tonight. There are bottles and shit over here, but my ass ain't that wide to go knock a crap off. At least I don't think. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. But anywho, I just wanted to let everybody know that I had gotten called a couch bison today. Took me a minute to figure out what the hell this guy was talking about, and I call him a guy loosely because it looked like a kid. And I'm sorry, anybody younger than me in a 5-year range back behind me, which means I'm 33, so go 5 years back. Anything after that, you're a kid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult anybody, but that's just the way I think. And I try not to think that way because there's a lot of kids out there that are a hell of a lot more mature than they, you know, than anybody my age or older is, you know, and impresses the hell out of me. So yeah, if you can do that for me, you brownie points for you. But yeah, I had to sit there and think, like, what the hell? What the hell's a couch bison? And I'm sitting here picturing in my head a bison, you know, those big ass fucking buffalo, hairy motherfuckers with the big horns and the whole nine. I was sitting on a couch, and of course, you know, I'm this big old game geek, right? And I'm sitting there on the couch, and you sitting there with an Xbox controller. And that's what I'm sitting there thinking of. And I'm like, what the hell is he going on about? And he goes, "You couch bison." And I was like, I'm sorry? I still don't understand what you're talking about. And I had decided to mess with him because I knew what he was getting at. He was insulting me because I was fat. With a PH, baby. Anyways, I decided to sit there and fuck with him because I'm in there with my kids. This is a grocery store, for shit's sake. You gotta call somebody a couch bison in the middle of a grocery store like I'm gonna go run into the celery, okay? No. I'm sorry if I can cook. And I'm sorry if you grew up with that background that mother just loved the microwave dinners. You know, I'm sorry you grew up on that crap. I'm so sorry. So sorry you had to have that crap. And you didn't have a mom or a grandmother that cooked. And I mean cooked. And that's part of my problem. Because when my husband, at the beginning of this, he was scrawny. I mean, skinny. Like, where do you put all the food that you chowed down 2 seconds ago skinny? And since I started cooking for him, oh, he's got a nice little gut now going on. That's my fault. I asked him if he wanted me to buy him a trainer, you know. Girls out there, you know what I'm talking about, and hope you get a good giggle out of that. But no, I decided to mess with the dude, and I'm like, dude, I don't understand. Couch bison? What? Like, bison don't sit on couches. And he goes, no, I'm insulting you because you're fat. And I was like, oh. I said, so you're deciding to insult a mother of two and to the point of where she's fat and you've got to say something about it? He goes, yeah, what are you going to do about it? And I said, well, nothing. Sorry, I just decided to go all down the front of me. Sorry. I'm acting like my son today. Anyways, I told him, I said I wasn't going to do anything about it. And he goes, oh yeah? Why the fuck not? And I was like, because you're a waste of time and energy, that's why not. He goes, no, I'm not. My girlfriend didn't think so. And I said, next week she'll find somebody better than you. And it goes on from there. I said, trust me, honey. I said, you're not worth anybody's time. I said, energy, maybe. Maybe for a good tickle. You know. And I left it at that. And the guy's just standing there going, what, you wouldn't waste your energy on me? I said, no. You're really not my type or anything like that. I said, sorry, honey. I said, I want a guy with a little meat on his bones because you skinny ass motherfuckers, I'm afraid I'm going to snap in half. Sorry. Oh my God. So yeah, that was my day. In the middle of a grocery store, okay? And my husband's standing there going, and then he finally perks up and he goes, you satisfied now, you dumb shit? I was like, right on. Thank you, honey. Thank you. You know, pat on the back. Thanks for stepping in there. And he goes, why do you want me to step in all the time? He goes, you can take care of yourself. I've seen you do it. And I was like, well, it's not that, you know, I can do it. It's defend my honor, damn it. You know? Fucker. No, I try to get him to do that all the time. He's like, but you do it so much better than I do. I said, no, I do it eloquently. I said, you get your Asian ass in there and start fucking him up. And on the contrary, not all Asians know martial arts, just for your information. Okay? Not all of them do. Alright? Try to keep a straight face here. Not all of them do. It's serious. Not all of them do. But mine does. So it's kind of contradicting of what I have and was not supposed to be said. Not all Asians know martial arts, but yet I'm married to an Asian that knows it. And it isn't the watered down shit, like, because he calls it watered down here, which I'm talking about the United States, because he was born in Busan, South Korea, okay? And he didn't move to the States until he was like 6 or 7. And so they had military schools, and he had to go to a Korean military school, military base school. And of course, this one compromised. They had to teach him martial arts. It's actually Taekwondo. And if you guys sit there and read up on Taekwondo, you think it's all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. He can't hurt anybody. Yes, he can. Because Korean Taekwondo, look up the difference, and American Taekwondo are not the same thing at all. I had to sit there and wait till he was asleep or gone to work and actually look it up. Because I kind of pretended I knew what he was talking about. I fibbed. It's okay. But then after that, I was all cool and gravy, so good job on my part. But yeah, the stuff they teach them in the Korean schools, South Korea especially, North Korea. I know we don't want to talk about North Korea too much because they're just fuck it up every week, and because whatever that guy's name, the babyface. I want to call him Babyface Joan, or Babyface Kim Jong-un. Baby Kim. There you go. Baby Kim. And I'm probably going to get blackmailed or blackballed from him and the whole night, like, you cannot post this. Rah, 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 rah. Like, you sitting there threatening the United States. You can't do the, you can't post the interview out on public. Really? Okay, well, we'll put it on straight to Netflix. Everybody can watch it then. Because he was trying to get it to shut up, period. Nobody can see it. Not even the United States. And we just went, and posted it up anyways on Netflix. And I thought it was actually quite hilarious. And correct me if I'm wrong, that Anonymous shut down North Carolina. I am like way off the map today. North Korea. For how long? For like 4 days? 4 days? 5 days? Of the internet. Fucking hilarious. I laughed till I cried on that one. And my husband was sitting there giggling. And of course, since he's Korean, yes, I do have that mother-in-law, not a father-in-law, that is Korean. And she's funny. I love her to death. She's hilarious. His dad is a 20-year retired Army vet. Okay? And this is what you call taboo. Okay? and he got made fun of it and the whole nine, and he went through all that shit. All right, they insulted his mom, they insulted him, they insulted his dad, and all this, you know, and he got in a lot of fights at school for it. But, you know, but his mother is freaking hilarious, because if she gets mad at him and she starts cussing, she doesn't cuss in English. She cusses in Korean, which is way funnier than having to listen to somebody cuss in freaking American in English. Oh my God. Every time she gets mad at my husband, she goes, why you no pay attention? And she just starts jabbering on in the whole night. And if you're there in front of it, oh my goodness, just sit there and just watch the facial expressions. Because my husband used to know Korean, but then they quit speaking it in the household ever since they moved to the States and all that other jazz. So he knows very little now. He's kind of retracted back from it. But when his mother starts going, then he knows what she's saying. I don't know. Don't ask. It's coming straight from him. I'm just the messenger here. Do not shoot me. And I think it's quite hilarious, anyways, because he knows exactly what she's saying and exactly what tone it is. It's freaking funny. It is freaking funny. And this happened quite a few times when I was in there, and he was kind of embarrassed and all that. And this is before we were married. And he goes, his dad leans over to me and goes, hey, you want me to translate for you? I was like, no, hell no. The show right now is freaking hilarious. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. And I was sitting there giggling and laughing and the whole line. And then she looks around at me and she goes, did I say something funny? I said, no. I said, you going off on it was freaking hilarious. She goes, oh, okay. Well, I could do it again. I said, no, I think he's had enough for today. You know, but anyways, back to the couch bison dude and all that mess. Dude was still in the store by the time we got done grocery shopping. And of course, I have a lot more food than most because I cook all my shit. And going to food stamps and SNAP program the whole night, it really pisses me off that the parents don't give a shit about their kids. You have the cookies and the cakes and all this other shit that's already made in the cart. And they have all the microwavable stuff, and the stuff all you got to do is cook it up in a pot and all this other shit. It's like, what is your problem? It is meant for you to buy healthy food for your kids and yourself. Quit buying junk. Oh, no. There is no way we can track that shit. Did you know this? There's no way we can track it. Fuck yeah, there is. You bring in the damn receipt every time you spend all your shit. And they'll go over it and review it, and that's our tax dollars at work. That's the work. Heaven forbid you hire somebody that actually wants to do the fucking work. Pisses me off. The only reason that the drug shit ain't going through in the whole nine is because the damn workers don't want to do their fucking job. They want to get a damn paycheck and go home. That's what most school teachers are. I say most, not all of them. Most. Some social workers will sit there and agree with me, like, yeah, you know, and the other ones that'll sit there and fight in the whole nine are the ones that are wanting the paycheck to go home. That's it. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Drives me absolutely nuts. But, yeah, all that shit could work if everybody puts work into it. They don't want to work. So our tax dollars go down to 2 for, you know, Betty Boo, who that lives down the street, has 6 kids, and she's got over $1,000 a month and fucking food and all this other shit, and she's buying junk. And you wonder why your kids don't know any better. So yeah. Pissed me off. And then on top of that, there was about a 15, 16-year-old girl yelling at her mom. I mean, in public, top of her lungs, yelling at her mom. And I'm standing there going, and she was trying to calm her down. She goes, would you shut up? People are looking. She goes, I don't give a shit if people are fucking looking. You're a fucking bitch. Da, da, da. Oh, because she told her daughter no. And the mom was almost in tears and the whole nine. And I ran up to her and I said, look, I said, I'm not going to give you shit about being a mom. I said, you can tell your kids no. I said, they're going to have to deal with it. And of course, I'm talking to the mom, and here comes the 15-year-old prancing up, going, fuck you talking to her for? And I said, because she's the adult and you're the child. And she goes, well, you don't sit there and give a pep talk to my mom about how she's treating me. And I said, because she's being a parent and telling you no, and disciplining and telling you what you can and cannot do. I said, that's called being a parent. I said, you don't like it because you think your freedom and all and your pride is all touched and shit. And I said, trust me, honey. I said, nobody gives a shit what you think until you turn 18. I said, that's when you're legal to vote. I said, and then after that, then maybe, you know. When it's kids like that, when it's other kids that respect their elders and the whole nine and all this other stuff, don't act like that. Don't act like a spoiled child that's 4 years old. Or acts like a 4-year-old, but is actually 15. Come on. She goes, well, did you tell her that I don't deserve to be on this planet and all this other shit? And I said, well, actually, you don't. Here's why. Kids do not deserve to be on this planet. They are wanted by their parents. They are wanted on this planet. They are wanted to be here. Okay? And any of you parents that disagree with me, I am so sorry. But this is wrong with you. This is what's wrong with youth today. You sit there and treat them like they deserve to be here, and they didn't do anything to earn it. Just because they're born isn't a milestone. Okay? Don't take it the wrong way. Because if they're the light of your life, that's a milestone. Okay? Not anything else. The milestones that are in their life is when they turn 18, when they pass their SATs, the first time around, when they get into the college that they want. Those are milestones. Being born, that's not a milestone. Okay? I was wanted to be here. All right? My children were wanted. And treat them like they are wanted. Like you want them here. Not those parents that sit there and cram their kids in front of a fucking video game or a movie and don't talk to them. Or don't even recognize them half the time. You know. And also on top of that, do not treat them like they can't do any wrong. It's a human being. It is a human being. Human being. Humans are capable of making mistakes. Period. You guys don't want to hear it, but I'm saying it because that's what everybody else is fucking thinking. You think I'm wrong? Show this video to somebody else. And they'll be like, yeah, I agree with that chick. If they have the balls to say it in front of you. Back of their head, they'll probably agree with me. But if parents would sit there and discipline their kids and not be afraid to discipline their kids, because there's right ways and wrong ways to discipline your kids. You know, right way is taking stuff away and you know, taking the video games away, the TV, the cell phones, the computer. Cut them off from everything. Make them start reading books. That's what I do with my daughter. She's 10 years old. She has a cell phone, computer, game systems in her room, television. She worked her butt off to get those. 10 years old and she already has everything a 16-year-old would want. Okay. She worked her butt off for those things. I worked my butt off to get them for her. All right? She didn't earn it by just being there. Okay? And the minute she screws up, guess what? They went away. You know, she didn't get a good grade on this test. Take a system away. She keeps going down that path, take another system away, take another system, you know. When I'm saying that, she's got a Nintendo Wii, she's got a PlayStation 3, and she's got an Xbox 360. She does not have an Xbox One, although she wants one. But she needs to work on other things first before she gets it. And it's not that I don't love her, and it's not that I don't want her to feel appreciated and the whole nine. She feels appreciated every day. She knows that I want her. She knows that I want her to be around and you know, but she's got to work on her. I mean, you know, I want to spoil my kids. I do, but nothing good comes out of it. So don't sit there and think I'm a bad parent for making my kids work for what they want. And as soon as my son becomes old enough and he starts wanting stuff, he's going to work for it. Plain and simple. I'm going to do with my kids like my father did with me. I'll buy you your first car. Anything after that's on you. And it worked. Kinda. If they ever see this shit, they're going to sit there and comment the piss out of the bottom of it. I mean, you know, if it was wrecked and it was my fault, I'm not going to replace your car. But if it was wrecked and it was not my fault, which happened more often than not, yeah, I'll get you another car, kind of deal. And it wasn't that I was spoiled or anything. I needed the car. And my job at the time did not allow me to save up enough for another car. You know, I would just, when my last accident happened, I had just gotten a new job. And it was bad. I had gotten T-boned and I had literally gotten, my head went through the driver's side window. And I had stitches and all this other shit up in here, and it was bad. I had a neck brace on. It was horrible. And because I had gotten T-boned. Because I barely remember it, but I do remember getting T-boned by a girl that I went to school with. And she was out on this back road, and I didn't think anybody was coming, and she went flying. And I mean flying. It was 25-mile-an-hour road, and she's doing 60. Easy. And I go to turn, and she couldn't stop in time, and I remember glass breaking, but I don't remember my head hitting it. And I remember hitting my mouth on the steering wheel because my seatbelt didn't lock like it was supposed to. And 2 days before, I had just got my braces off. See how I have already straight teeth? Yeah, they were... Don't pay attention to that. I had to have 2 teeth taken out. I'm waiting on my partials. Don't make fun of me. That's what happens when you have kids, too. They take all the nutrients and crap out of your system, and your teeth are the first ones to frickin' go. And don't tell me I didn't have anything. I ate folic acid like crazy. So anyways, long story short, don't call people couch bisons. Not all Asians know martial arts. Where did I go? Asian in-laws are funny, especially if they come from the homeland. Oh my God, they're freaking hilarious. And on top of that, husbands are just assholes in disguise, I swear to God. And they can be either funny or jerks. And I've had a run of both. And my current husband right now is not a jerk. He's just a funny asshole, and it gets annoying. So that's why he was laughing at me. Because I stepped in the damn pothole and he thought I was goosed by the door or something like that. It's like, no, I'm not that lucky. Jerk. And I am still working on my room. I know you guys hate hearing me say that, and you're probably sitting there screaming at the screen going, just get it fucking done already. I'm trying. I am trying. 2 kids, 1 house. Husband goes to work. I'm staying here. Oh. Yeah. I have very limited time to myself. Okay? So anyways. Remember what I said. You be nice to each other. Because we're all we've got. You start calling people couch bisons, you're probably going to get kicked in the dick. Be forewarned. Because I might be the one doing it. And I kick pretty fucking hard too, so be careful. But anyways, be kind to each other. We're all we got left. Please stop, babies.